Do you know that ginger works to improve fertility? Do you know that ginger has very positive effects on the reproductive system of the man and of the woman? This is about food items. This is about, certain spices that are used very frequently, very commonly in our communities, to season our foods. In my area here, in every home, they cook with ginger. This is spices that is used in food. I am telling you that after reading much on reproductive health, I came across the understanding of the role of ginger in reproduction. I have personally put my own clients, people that have been following up to try to improve and increase their chances of fertility, that they can reproduce, both men and women. And it has worked. I also discovered a lot of these modern traditional doctors that prepare a lot of traditional herbs. One serious ingredient that they make use of it, and it works a lot on the reproductive health of man, is ginger. I have done this research just to bring it to my listeners. As far as we are talking reproductive health, we are going to improve on our reproductive health at every level by the grace of God. Now, ladies and gentlemen, what is the effect of ginger on the reproductive system? Listen to me. I have 8 points, both for the men and for the women. Number 1, ginger enhances semen quality by improving on the concentration of semen. Semen is the ejaculate. What a man ejaculates during sex. When a man has sexual intercourse, at orgasm, at the climax of sex, the man discharges some fluid and pour it inside the vagina of the woman. That fluid is called semen. We don't call it sperms, but sperms are inside the semen because sperms are cells, they are not liquid. But the liquid that is secreted from the glands inside the man, glands like the corpus gland, like the prostate gland, like the seminal vesicles, and also from the walls of the epididymis, the vas deferens, the ejaculatory duct. The liquid that is secreted from all these levels gather together and empower the sperm cells. So sperm cells become very active inside. We are told, we have read and confirmed that the ginger we eat in our food promotes the quality of semen and can make a man ejaculate good semen that sperms can survive inside well. Number 2, ginger promotes ovulation. I'll just be mixing them like that in the woman and in the man. Ovulation now is that process where the egg is released in the woman. The egg is released from the ovary of a woman. And they tell you that ginger promotes the maturation of the follicles. Those primordial follicles in the ovary that grow and mature and hatch, releasing mature egg, the ovum. That ginger makes it grow well, and a woman can ovulate quality egg that will also live after it is released. It live for 3 days and slightly more, and very healthy too. We say ginger plays this role. Did you know that? Let me bring them to you, because we need to be making even our food, what we eat is even our medicine, until we start studying deep to notice that some of these things, we take them for granted. They actually keep us alive and give us opportunity to reproduce, to procreate. Number 3, there is a bioactive compound in ginger, and it is called gingerol. A bioactive, meaning that it works well in the body of man, and they tell us that it is a very powerful anti-inflammation, a very powerful anti-inflammatory effects, very powerful anti-inflammation, when there's a swelling. A lot of the problems that men and women face under the belly, in the lower abdomen, inside the pelvic floor, a lot of them involve inflammatory processes like pelvic inflammatory disease. Do you know that the ginger in our food automatically treats pelvic inflammatory diseases? Therefore, ginger is very important to the reproductive system. Such swelling that in some women even causes blockage. That is the next, number 4. That it keeps the fallopian tubes in the woman free, healthy, and even the hair-like structures there that help to make the egg to move easily, they become very prominent and sharp, and they can move the sperm and the egg, and the tube cannot easily block. Even a tube that is blocking because of some obstruction inside, maybe some kind of pus that had formed there, just ginger will limit the swelling, the inflammation there, and keep your tube healthy. When I understood all of this, ginger doesn't lack in my house because I am healthy and strong. I will wish every client of mine to be healthy and strong. That is why I've chosen to make this video strictly on the importance of ginger in our food as we eat, just as spices in food. I am not saying that you should go and have a ginger and begin to chew it and eat. Everything also is taken in moderation. Just as we take it as spice in our soup, in our food, is enough. Now, we have learned that in cases of endometriosis, ginger solves the problem. This is also a problem in women, whereby the kind of tissue that is supposed to be only in the womb of the woman, which once in a while it grows, forms a decidual lining there. And then if fertilization doesn't take place and implantation doesn't take place, it will shed. It is that lining that sheds that we call menses, menstrual flow. But that kind of tissue is found only inside the inner lining of the uterus or the womb of a woman. Sometimes that kind of tissue is found inside fallopian tube or on your ovary or somewhere else. So that any time that you are menstruating, that particular area is also bleeding. And this endometriosis, when it occurs inside your fallopian tube, in most cases, it causes obstruction and brings about ectopic pregnancies, where your egg can fertilize, and while moving in the tube, that kind of tissue will remain on top of it and implant there. That's ectopic pregnancy. It will bring problems. And they are telling us that ginger alone solves that problem because it reduces the proliferation, the growth of the tissue. It shrinks it, leaving your tube healthy, giving you chances to conceive, to get pregnant. This is a very important point that I need us to take note. Let me go back to the man. Looking at sperm cells, we are also told and confirmed that ginger, increases sperm count. The sperm cells increase in number